If you're a football fan, you know just how much time and effort goes into following your team, but that doesn't mean you have to stop being productive when the final whistle blows. Today, I'm going to show you how 6 mantras from the beautiful game can up your performance and productivity. So let's get into it. We all know that feeling when there's so much coming up in our personal and work lives and we just feel overwhelmed with the amount of things that we've got to get through. The advice from football stands for anything. Just focus on the next match. Focus on what you can control and what is in your power right now. If you can break down the big tasks into small, manageable chunks, then before you know it, you'll be out the other end and you'll have achieved so much more than you could have expected. So once you've got into the rhythm of taking every single step as it comes, that's when you can start thinking about the bigger picture. And that's where the second tip comes in. Adopt a philosophy. Now, we all know that the best managers in the world have a distinctive style of play that they aim to create among any group of players. Whether you think about the tiki-taka of Pep Guardiola, the gegenpress of Jurgen Klopp, or the absolute chaos of Marcelo Bielsa, the best managers in the game know their principles and they stick to them whenever it is possible to do so. But the good news is, you don't have to be a superstar to set principles that you can work to and that can guide every little decision that you make. And you can even draw parallels from what people like Pep Guardiola and Jurgen Klopp do with their teams as well. Do you want to be on the front foot at all times? Or are you more of a strategic thinker who sits back and waits for an opportunity? When you know that and you've got yourself working to a system and a set of principles, you're ready for step 3, and that is to be the leader on the pitch. Because let's face it, sometimes things aren't going to go the way that we planned. And that's when you need to be ready to step up and take control. It's no good looking around the pitch and trying to find someone else to blame. Sometimes we need to step up and take responsibility for our actions. So figure out what you can do to affect the situation. Take the game by the scruff of the neck, be assertive, and make things happen. Sometimes we're going to face obstacles that are much harder to come by, and that's when we need to play between the lines. If it feels like the entire world is parking the bus right in front of you, think about how you can break down that defence. Try to look at obstacles as opportunities to showcase our creativity and find innovative ways around problems. Just like the great footballers can find space anywhere on the pitch to move their team forwards, look around you, assess the situation, and figure out what you can do to get yourself back on track. There are times when even our most creative solutions can't break that impasse. That's when you need to come back from injury. Just as we've seen players come back from heavy defeats, bad decisions, and shocking injuries, you can come back from almost anything if you put your mind to it. Remember that if we work hard to accept every situation as it is and appreciate what we can control and what we can't control, then we can get back to our best form and use the experience to make us stronger in the future. And when you've done all that, you'll be ready to turn doubters into believers. When Jurgen Klopp joined Liverpool 5 years ago, he found a club that was carrying its entire weight on its shoulders, and he asked the fans, the players and the staff to shake that off and look forward to the future, to believe that change was possible. Confidence can absolutely shatter our hopes and dreams, or it can be the thing that takes us to the top even when everybody else is doubting us. But if you can fight off your demons, ignore the naysayers and believe in yourself, then you can achieve anything you want to. I hope this video has helped you think about personal growth and development in a slightly different way. On this channel, I want to help as many people as possible find the tools for a happy and productive life. If that sounds like your cup of tea, please subscribe and leave me a thumbs up down in the section below. I'd also be fascinated to hear from you guys. Which sporting mantras do you use to get yourself through everyday life? That's it for now. Thanks again for watching the video, and I'll see you in a bit.